Alright, welcome back to the channel. Warhammer Man back in the studio, and today we're taking a look at the long-awaited new releases, the Battleforces for Christmas. So Games Workshop just dropped the bomb on us. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more content like this. Everything from reaction and review videos, unboxings, for anything from Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, and then we got Kill Team, Necromunda, and Warcry. Pretty much anything Games Workshop we do it, as well as our tutorials for painting, magnetization, customization, and obviously our commission studio as well. So here for the Warhammer 40k boxes, we have 6 of them about to come out here. So we have one for Space Marines, one for the Adeptus Sororitas, one for the Admech/Skitarii, one for the Nurgle, Plague Marines or Death Guard, one for Necrons, and then of course some Orks as well. So let's take a closer look and see what's going on with these 6 40k boxes. So it says, with our annual New Year, New Army Challenge creeping closer, it's a phenomenal opportunity to lay the groundwork on your next hobby project. And since the Battle Forces will be arriving in December, they're perfect candidates for the Warhammer Plus vouchers you've been earning this month. So first we have the Shieldbreaker Strikeforce. This one is Space Marines, obviously. So we have one of the new speeders. We have, 10 intercessors. We have 10 assault intercessors, 1 captain, 3 blade guard, and then it looks like 5 heavy intercessors. Yeah, that looks right. So let's take a closer look at what's going on here. So, oh, okay, yeah. Whenever Space Marines go to war, they strike hard and fast, and the Shieldbreaker Strike Force set up to do just that. With enough troops to hold down objectives, an elite cadre of veterans can focus on bringing down their toughest foes in a bloody close combat. In this box, Captain and his entourage of Blade Guard veterans lead a balanced heavy infantry force of 10 intercessors, 10 assault intercessors, and 5 heavy intercessors. Meanwhile, a fast and agile Stormspeeder Hailstrike is perfect for flanking enemy forces or taking down hard targets when built either as a Hammer Strike or Thunder Strike variant. So did I miss something right there? Because we have 10 intercessors here. We have 10 assault intercessors here. We have, oh, okay, yeah, 5 heavy intercessors. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's a nice little setup there. I'm not sure what the pricing is going to be or anything on this, but we'll just take a look at them as we go. Next, for the Adeptus Sororitas Battle Force, we have the Purgatos mission. Purgatos' mission is formed to smash aside determined resistance with an armored spearhead of heavy assault troops and rocket artillery. When the mailed first of the Adeptus Sororitas is done punching through the enemy lines, seasoned battle sisters bring up the rear to clear out what remains of any unlucky survivors. When the mailed first of the Adeptus Sororitas is done punching, I don't know what the hell they're saying there. The fierce eyes of Sister Dogmata command this force, which is composed of 5 Celestian Sacrosancts, 10 Battle Sisters, an Immolator, and an Exorcist. So we have 5 of the Sacrosant Celestians, 10 Woman Battle Sister Squad, the Dogmata, and then the Immolator and Exorcist. So far, I mean, not bad. Okay, so next we have the omnissiah's Talon, the Adeptus Mechanicus Battle Force. So let's run through here. Just kind of looking at the picture again, it looks like we got the 10 troops, 1 of the walkers, 3 of the horsemen. We got the thick boy, 5 of our little scouts, Skitarii dudes, and then 5 of the flyers. So, when valuable archaeotech is discovered and the Adeptus Mechanicus needs to secure it quickly, it dispatches the omnissiah's Talon, made up of fast-moving forces handpicked from the Skitarii legions to reach the target and quick and destroy interlopers who might have designs on the rare technology. This one consists of 5 speedy Taraxi, that's our flyers, 5 stealthy Rostalkers, the little Skitarii scout guys, 3 Cerberite Riders, that's our like horsemen, make up the core of this battle force, supported by the Ironstrider Ballistaries, powerful Cognis las cannons, that's the chicken walker, and behind them marches a unit of 10 Skitarii Rangers, which could also obviously be built with their variant, and their Tech Priest Manipulus commander. ready to examine whatever it is that the talon has recovered. Okay, so not bad. And then next we have the plaguefester warband, the Death Guard battle force. So we've got one of the tanks right here, 3 of the scythe terminators, 3 of the man, I can't think of what they're called there, little creepy crawly dudes, heavy support guys, and then it looks like a squad of Death Guard and a lord right there in the middle. So none can stay the inexorable advance of the Death Guard, blessed with demonic durability by Grandfather Nurgle. Whether it's with armored boots or grinding tracks, they crush anyone brave enough to stand against them, before unleashing a festering storm of firepower from the filth-encrusted weapons. The Plaguefester Warband is the definitive image of an unstoppable Death Guard army, with a champion and icon bearer leading 7 Plague Marines, 3 Death Shroud Terminators, 3 Myphitic I can't even say this. Myphitic Blight Haulers, and a Plague Burst Crawler covered their march, crushing resistance with the hellish firepower these war engines are feared for. A champion and an icon bearer leading 7 Plague Marines? Yeah, they don't mention. Is there actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I guess like the champion may become separate and the banner, and then you get the 7 Plague Marines because it's 7 Plague Marines in a box. I don't know. That's strange. It's almost like there's not really like a character leading that. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Very strange. So the Necrons are next. Worldscour Legion. Let's take a look at this one. While it can take some time for the Necron force to rise from the tombs, once an overlord has full control of their armies, they are quickly set to carry out their leader's whims. The Worldscour Legion, as the name suggests, specializes in the utter destruction of all life, and it has the tools needed to do it. The Psychomancer Cryptek leads the force, with a unit of 10 Necron warriors, 3 Scarab Swarms, making up a durable center. The real killing work falls to the Locust Heavy Destroyer, 3 Ophidian Destroyers, 5 Flayed Ones, and 2 huge Canoptic Doomstalkers. Many of these units recently received the core keyword as part of the balanced status slate and enjoy a new lease on life. So we have the core, which is the Necron Warriors, and the Scarab Swarms. We have the character, 3 of the basically like wraiths with their little bro, and then 2 of these big boys, a Heavy Destroyer, and 5 Flayed Ones. So again, not bad, not bad. And then last but not least, we've got our Orks, the Killdakka Warband. Let's take a look at this one. Orks know what they like, and they like fighting. Anything that makes them faster, shootier, or choppier is fair game, and the Killdakka Warband is made up of all sorts of boys armed with whatever they can find to crump their foes with. While 5 knobs, 20 boys, and 10 unfortunate Gretchen, with their long-suffering runt-herd handler, storm across the battlefield in search of heads to split. The boss speeds into combat aboard his Deathkiller Wartrike, a Big Mac with shock attack gun, has a jolly old time teleporting snotlings into people from behind the front line, while a Dakka jet screams overhead to strike enemy forces. And it says all 6 of these battle forces are coming this December, so stay tuned for Warhammer Community for more details. It's going to be a little bit different this year. Stay tuned for more information. So yeah, we'll have to see what the pricing looks like on these. Last time there was variable pricing. Some were more expensive than others. I will do some kind of breakdown as to like which ones are the best deal and how much savings or whatever as we kind of see those pricings come out. Overall, I mean, we got 20 boys, 10 Gretchen, so that's roughly, $120. We got the Wartrikes roughly 30, the shock attack guns roughly 30. So, I mean, we're looking at basically what, 60, $180. The knobs are like roughly like 30 or so, 210, and then the jets like 75. So it's about, let's say roughly $300 for the Ork one, just off the top of my head. Man, the prices on some of these, I have no idea. I want to say it's like 50 for the race, I think these are like 40 a piece. So 80, 130. This is like 30 bucks. 160, 50 for flayed ones. Man, does that sound right? Ah, man, I'm not really sure. Let's say about like 210, and then warriors say 50 bucks, 260. So again, about 300 roughly. Roughly, I'm sure I'm wrong about these prices. I think these guys are like 25 bucks a piece, so that's 75. The tank's about 75, so that's 150. About 50 for these, 200, and then about 75 with all these. So right around like 300 maybe. I have no idea on AdMech. Maybe 50 right here, 50 right here, 50 right here. So 150, 210, 270. So again, right around 300. Looks like they're all right around 300. I want to say these tanks are roughly 75 a piece, give or take, maybe like 10 bucks. So that's 150, 200 with the squad of sisters, 250 with the sacrosanct, and then 30 for the character. So again, you know, I think this one's maybe 10 bucks more. So again, right around 300. And then for the Space Marines, I believe it's 60, 60. So that's 120, 35. So 155, like 60 for them. So about 215. I think they're about 62. I'm assuming 275. And then this is about 60, maybe 50. So this one's maybe like 325. So they all appear to be right around like 300 or so per box. If anything, the Space Marine one appears just at a glance to be like the best, the most value inside of it. But again, I say value not knowing the actual price. So we'll have to see. Overall, you know, pretty core force here. The strange thing to me is, that just jumps out at me at the top is, you know, here you're looking at basically 10, 25, 28, 29. You're looking at 30 models. That's a nice core force to start with. Here with the sisters, you're looking at 16 models with 2 tanks. So, you know, it's literally half the size, but it gets like a heavy support tank to go with it. I don't know. That one kind of jumps out at me. Again, here we have 10, 15, 18, 19, 23, 25 models, so right around in the middle. You know, again here with the Death Guard, you know, we're looking at, what, 7, 9, 12, 15, 16 models. A little more hard hitting. So I guess this one's about the size of the Sisters one. You get like the little squadron of these dudes instead of just 2 big tanks. And then again with the Necrons, you know, you got like, what, 14, 15, 20, 22 models. And then finally with the Orks, you're looking at, what, 20, 30, 35, 36, 7, 38 with a couple vehicles. I don't know. I think probably if I was just going to be judgmental, I would say it's strange you're not getting like a bunch of poxwalkers or something in this to like beef out this force. You know, 20 poxwalkers in here cost them very little and would make this a much more useful army, in my opinion. The other ones look pretty good, but again, the sisters only having, you know, 10 troops and, you know, an elite choice. I don't know. I mean, I like both those tanks. They're both great. They're fun in game terms and everything. They're cool models, like absolutely stunning. But this is like, sisters are pretty fragile. So it would have just made more sense to me, I think, to like pop in like another 10-man unit or something like that. I don't know. I would have rather seen something different in here. But again, this is just the first look. It looks like they're going to be around $300 worth of value. So I would expect Games Workshop to probably price them. Well, I mean, ambitiously price them at like $225 a piece, but we'll have to wait and see. But I just wanted to take a look at that. I'll do a little bit more of a deep dive, get a better idea about the actual pricing, and then like how much value's in them, and kind of do a comparison. In the past, we've seen these things sell out like immediately, so hopefully they will offer, you know, the made-to-order situation or whatever. Obviously, people want to get them in time for Christmas, in time for the holidays. So hopefully there is ample ones made. Obviously, the better value they are, the faster they'll sell out, I'm sure. But cool to see them coming out. I'm expecting some for Sigmar as well, so expect a video on those as soon as we see them. This is Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Which one do you think is the best? And then what do you think like the actual pricing is going to be in your currency? And, you know, again, which one might you be interested in, which one are you definitely not interested in, and you know, your overall opinion if you're interested in any of them at all, or if you're just going to buy a 3D printer and print a bunch of cool stuff. So well, there you have it, guys. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.